Now, nested if statement. So what is nested if? Nested if is nothing but a set of if statements embedded inside one another. That is called nested if. That's why the name nested. Nested means something embedded inside another or something inside another. So you can have multiple if statements like this. Sometimes these kind of if statements can be written with one if by just putting if condition, ampersand, ampersand, another condition. That also works. But there are some use cases where you have to do like this as well. So this is an example where you see we have picked the input from the user by using the scanner. Then we took the age from the user, and again we took the input as integer. Then we took the weight from the user. We took an integer weight. Then we are checking if age is greater than or equal to 18. If at all age is greater than or equal to 18, then only we are entering into another if condition inside where it checks whether weight is greater than 50. That is how this nested if or embedded if is useful, where only when a particular condition meets, it lets you check another condition. It is like you can say first level condition, second level condition, third level, like you can have as many if conditions inside one another as possible. So you can see it checks age greater than or equal to 80, then only 18, then only it checks if weight is greater than 50, then it says you passed eligibility test and you are eligible to donate the blood. But what if age is not greater than or equal to 18? It will not do anything. Maybe we can add an else here for this if, saying else age is not greater than or equal to 18. So we are not checking any condition. Something like that to make it more useful to the user. Otherwise for user, whenever he enters age less than 18, there's no message comes in. So you can see this is how we pass the input. We ask age 20, we pass the weight, then we confirm it. Whereas whenever he gives less than 18, we will not get any message. So there is still a chance to improve this program by maybe after this flower braces, you can put an else and say that your age is not greater than or equal to 18. So I'm not doing any tests. So before we jump onto the loop, to summarize, understand that this particular if statement is useful only when you have only one possibility. Anywhere you have only one possibility, you go for if statement. Anywhere you think there are two possibilities for any use case, then go for if else. If there are more than two possibilities are there, then go for if else if. That is how you should look at it. Like this could be just you want to check whether a number is greater than 10. That's it, done. Whereas this could be, let's say you want to check whether number greater than 10. If not, you want to put a message saying number is not greater than 10. Maybe in that case, if else is useful. Maybe in this case, if else if, you have to think like, let's say you want to check number greater than 10, number greater than a number multiple of 5, number multiple of 10. Different conditions are coming and more than 2. If there are more than 2, you should go for if else if. That is how you should remember. Nested if is more about when you have multiple levels of conditions coming in and you have to do multiple level checks, then maybe you can use nested if. But most of the time, these nested if can be optimized by writing single or 2 or 3 ifs rather than having so many nested structure. Because having so many nested structure sometimes make the code readability not very great also. So that also we should keep in mind. So that's more about the conditional statements.